Halloween than among the tombstones of a spectral city. Martha Teichner is our guide.
Savannah. Stately. Sensual. Sultry. And
put his hat on.
Slightly spooky as the city gets in the mood for Halloween. Savannah, Georgia claims to be the most haunted city in the United States. Among Savannah's ghosts, real or imagined, little Gracie, who died at the age of 6 in 1889. Legend has it that in the cold of winter, when the moon is full, her cheeks are warm. But the real story here isn't Gracie's ghost. It's her historic surroundings in Bonaventure Cemetery.
The beauty of the place overcame me immediately.
Made famous by John Barrett's 1994 love letter to Savannah's eccentricities, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Made into a movie in 1997.
That time, half hour before midnight for working good, half hour after for evil.
Well, I thought that was so evocative, the word garden, the word evil, good, evil, and midnight. They were four wonderful words.
Hi. Okay, well, we are going on a tour this morning. My name is Angela. Well, we do have to make one little stop. And I want to introduce Mr. John Barrett.
We invited Barrett to join a surprised and rather starstruck bus tour based on his book.
38 pretty.
We're going to be driving out to Bonaventure Cemetery. It's just 3 miles out of the historic district.
Once a plantation, Bonaventure became a cemetery in 1846. Because of its beauty, Savannians used it as a park for Sunday strolls and picnics. The monuments here tell stories of Confederate soldiers, of disappointed lovers, of Nazi persecution, of tragedy, of wealth. If a cemetery could have a soundtrack, Bonaventure's would be the music of its most famous occupant, songwriter Johnny Mercer.
John Herndon Mercer, Johnny, with the single line in quotes, and the angels sing, which of course is his song.
The angels sing the sweetest song I ever heard.
Past other graves in this spectral city where a Bonaventure superstar used to be. When Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil came out, Bird Girl, as the statuary bird bath on the cover is known, was so overrun with visitors, she was being loved to death.
This area right here is unrecognizable if all you had to go on was the cover of Midnight. And the bird girl's gone.
She's now in a local museum for her own protection. And how do you feel about that?
I love it. It's now part of the art history of Savannah, and really nobody knew about it until Midnight.
Before the book, 5 million tourists visited Savannah annually. Now it's nearly 14 million. Bonaventure Cemetery gets 250,000 visitors. Not all of them for tours.
Dearly beloved.
This year, 80 couples will have tied the knot among the tombstones. But if you want to be buried at Bonaventure, bad news. It's sold out. And speaking of bad news, the place closes at 5 p.m. So, no one will be here in the dark of Halloween night to see whether the dead walk.